Hey, it's Gabby. It's day 59, and I'm like startled. Suddenly I realized that I'm leaving India in like 22 days. Like suddenly it's no longer just kind of the way I live my life. It's like in 23 days I'm out of here. And then a new reality begins. Then I have a month at home with my family. And then I'm going to be a single mom for 2 months. Kobe's going backpacking in Laos, Cambodia, and he wants to go diving in Bali. And then he comes home and we have a family life for a month, the whole family together. And then we go to Sweden for 2 months. So it's like, wow, life is moving. You know, I'm 2/3 done with my time in India. Today's day 59, I said. Wow. And I just feel, first of all, I just had a treatment with Momo. It's the first time I had a treatment and there was no pain involved. I mean, all the treatments have hurt, all of them, every single one of them. Exercise class in every treatment, and this is the first time I was, I braced myself. I said, okay, I'm going to accept the pain and release and invite the pain to help me heal and grow and blah blah blah. And I lay there and I was like, oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. Oh, this is good. And I jokingly said, okay, Momo, give me a massage. And he did. It was totally like deep tissue massage. It was so nice. I think all it was missing was like a really good massage and then like leading it to really good sex, which isn't happening. So I guess I'll just stay with the massage. So my new necklace from Shanti. So grateful. I'm tired again, which is weird for me. I thought I was going to be like on this energy burst from now on. This was my new, status quo. This was my new state of modus operandus, and it's not. I spent a week and a half full energy, and now I'm back to tired. I thought about walking sunset today. It's still not too late. I'm tired. I really want to save my energy for exercise class so I can give that 100%, I'm in pain, but it's a good pain. It's a pain of motion and pushing and transcending and being more flexible, and I'm just so grateful. The clinic is unbelievable. Wait, seriously? Like, I don't really know what else, how else to express the fact that every single member of that staff, they all really care. They all really know what they're doing. They all believe in the fact that you can do much more than you think you can, and they push you well past your limits and demand of you to reach your own excellence. And that's just amazing. I thought the Israeli army was like, the boot camp I did was like tough. It's like playing in the sandbox. So really super grateful. And the clinic is unbelievable. I also want to share with you, I saw this movie, put it on Facebook. It's actually a commercial for some Thai life insurance company, but it has this guy that just keeps going around and doing things for others. He moves the plant to get the water that's coming out of the gutter, and he feeds this dog his chicken off his plate, and he gives this little girl and her mother who are asking for money for education, gives her money every day, and he helps this older woman with her food cart to go up the curb, and he puts bananas outside this old woman's door, and you see him like do this every day, these things, and you see the flowers grow, and eventually you see the old lady come and hug him, and he's so touched and honored, and you see him laughing with the lady with the cart, and the dog becomes his dog. The dog follows him home. He gives a woman his seat, and she just smiles at him with appreciation. And then you see the girl, one day is not there, tattered, dirty, raggedy, and one day she's not there, and then she says, "Mama," and she looks up, and the mom looks up and the camera shows this little girl is washed and cleaned, and she's got a school uniform on, and she's got a backpack on her back, and that his money sent her to school. And it's like, and there's all these, different people around that kind of disapproved of this guy being such a sucker. And then you see, like, look what he did. And they asked in the commercial, what does he get out of this? What does he get from this? And then they say, he's not going to be rich from this. He's not going to be famous. He's not going to be on TV. But what does he get? And he says he gets to witness happiness. He gets to feel emotions. He gets to be more aware. It was just so gorgeous. Such a beautiful concept of being alive is just anonymously giving to others and feeling the joy. It reminds me of the poem, is it Robert Frost? That said, if there's a garden patch, if I've redeemed a garden patch or made a child smile because of my existence, then it was worth it. And this is it. And I thought that's what I want. That's what I want. To modestly, humbly go around and serve others and do things for others, and not talk about it and not share, but just do it because that's what I want to do. And I've done it a little bit since I saw that movie and before, and then I felt a little like tinge of frustration, like I really went way out of my way, and I bent over backwards to help someone, and I felt there was no appreciation, and I thought, oh, I should be appreciated. And then I realized that that's my lesson, that I help because I have within me the ability to alleviate someone's path, and I do that because that's the right thing to do. And I do that because that in itself brings me joy. I don't need the person to grovel at my feet or to appreciate it or even to say thank you, which she didn't. And that discussion that I had in my mind of me going, oh, it was so inconvenient, I went out of my way and I did this and I did this and I did this and I didn't even get a thank you. Well, I didn't need a thank you. It reminds me of my friend Liat, who just helps everyone. She's an amazing person, and I remember once I asked her to take care of Soleil so I could teach a class, and the entire time I'm teaching the class I can hear Soleil screaming, crying, hysterical, and I hear Liat in the hallway, oh, it's okay, sweetheart, it's okay, boy chamudan, really comforting. And I opened the door after class was open, and I ran to swoop up Soleil because poor everyone in the hallway, and poor Liat, and poor Soleil, and it was pure misery. And I said, Liat, how was it? And she had every right to say, it was hell, it was a bitch, your daughter hated every minute, oh my God, I'm exhausted, my head hurts, her hair was all standing up, and I said, Liat, how was it? And she said, oh, fine, no problem, it was fine, it was great. And I thought, oh my God, I want to be like her. Do things without looking for the medal of honor, looking for the badge of courage that someone will acknowledge. Say, you wouldn't believe how bad I'm suffering. You wouldn't believe, what I've done, what I've gone through. And she was just so gracious about it. I mean, it was hell. It was absolute hell. He was hanging onto a baby who screamed for an hour nonstop. And she's like, nothing. It was fine. It was great. She's a sweetheart. Something like that. She said something like, oh, she's a dear. So, lesson learned. Will you join me on my crusade, on our crusade as humankind, to just do good to others? Yeah. I want to tell you what I'm doing, so maybe it'll help you go, oh, I could do that too. But then it would kind of defeat the purpose of doing it anonymously. So think of your own simple ways. For example, one could purchase bread and just carry it around and give it to street dogs. if one were to want to do that. For example, hypothetically speaking, I have this friend. I'm gonna sit and enjoy this going dusk. Namaste.